Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. Well guys, with Halloween right around the corner, I mean, we got a little bit of time left, but it'll be here before we know it. I realized I was kind of looking through a lot of my horror movies, trying to figure out, what kind of movies am I going to be delving into this Halloween season. And I realized when I was going through that I got a lot of really cool releases that I haven't really delved into. Or if I haven't really reviewed them or showcased them on this channel. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to start a new little series just around the holiday, the Halloween season, this fall season, called I think I'm going to call it Throwback Horror Releases, where they're releases that they could have came out. They're basically just releases that haven't come out anytime super soon. They could have came out even just last year, and if it was something that I just really haven't covered on this channel, I would like to do that. It would give me a way to kind of go through and start delving into a bunch of these movies that I really haven't delved into that much, or even I haven't even seen. Some of these, in some of these cases, they're cool releases, but I haven't even seen the movies, or I haven't seen them in years. It'd be a fun way to get through my collection, revisit some of these things, and showcase them on the channel for you guys. In case there's something that you're interested in purchasing. I thought it would be kind of fun to just delve into some of that. And the fact that I'm going to call it throwback releases, they're a little bit older. So some of them might even, you might be getting at a better price than they were when they were first released. And I just thought that would be kind of fun just to kind of delve into a little bit of that kind of stuff. And so the first movie that I decided that I was going to delve into this came out maybe 5 years ago. This release came out, but it's this wonderful release from Scream Factory, the collector's edition of Creepshow. And I just thought it would be kind of fun to delve into this a little bit. But before we do that, guys, I got to ask, do you like movies, physical media, NECA hunting trips, Blu-ray hunting trips, movie reviews, pickup videos, anything movies, physical media, horror toy related, anything like that? Please consider subscribing, guys. I'd love to have you. So for anybody who's never seen Creepshow, this is one of those movies that's just great to watch on a nice, cool, crisp fall evening. It just has that feel to it. It's perfect for a Friday, Saturday night horror flick. It's not scary, but it's got that old school kind of spooky feeling to it. It's just a great film to watch around Halloween. I love it. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. So for anybody who doesn't really know what Creepshow is or know anything about it or what it's about, Creepshow is a movie from, I believe, 1982. It's an anthology film that makes up of 5 stories. It's directed by George A. Romero, and 2 of the stories are based on short stories by Stephen King, who also has a role in one of the stories, and it has the makeup effects from Tom Savini, which most people would know. Well, they know him from doing it from Creepshow, but he also was the guy who did Dawn of the Dead, and I think Night of the Living Dead even. He's done so much special effects for horror movies. He's even directed a few films. Very, very talented guy. So basically this is made up of 3 stories. I'll just go through them very briefly. I'm not sure what order they're in. I don't remember, but I think I'm doing them in the right order. The first movie is about an abusive father who dies, who comes back to life as a zombie on Father's Day and kind of attacks his family or goes after his family. The second movie is the one that stars Stephen King, and he plays a farmer who finds a meteor, and upon finding this meteor, he touches it, and his whole body, it's grass and plants start growing out of his body and throughout his whole house, and it just takes over his whole life. The third movie, or the third story, is about a crate that's found in underneath some stairs, an old crate underneath some stairs at a university that contains kind of a werewolf type character, and he gets let out and wreaks havoc. The next one stars Leslie Nielsen actually, and Ted Danson. So this started right around the time, I think, when Ted Danson was starting Cheers too. So Leslie Nielsen plays a guy who confronts his wife and his wife's lover, finds out, that they're having an affair, buries them up to their heads in sand by an ocean, waits for the tide to come in, and they drowned, and then both Ted Danson and the wife come back as kind of zombie type sea creatures, I guess, and wreak their revenge on Leslie Nielsen's character. And the last one, is there one more? I can't remember how many there was, but then there's another one about cockroaches who take over, who start invading a guy's apartment and just take over. And that might be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5 I did. If I'm missing one, I'm missing one. But either way, this is a fantastic movie. It's a lot of fun. There's a good amount of humor in it. It's nothing too scary. It is a little bit graphic, a little bit gory, but that's what makes it fun. I'm just going to go through real quick. So this is you do get a new 4K scan of the original camera negative. The whole time I was watching this, I was just really wishing and hoping at some point that they will give this movie the full 4K treatment it deserves, because this is an extremely colorful movie. I should have mentioned earlier, so Creepshow, it's based off the comic book Creepshow. So everything in the movie, the whole movie's kind of done up like a comic book, where like certain scenes it'll fly through like an animated like comic book, and then it'll shoot into the scene, and the scene will turn into live action. But there's lots of scenes that are just very colorful, very, lots of reds and blues. There might even be a little bit of purples in there, greens. Very, very, very colorful movie, and I'm hoping that they give it the true 4K restoration. HDR, I think, would look great on this. But now, with that being said, this Blu-ray release is a fantastic release. It looks really, really good. It's chock full of bonus materials. I'm not going to delve into a bunch of them, but you just, you get some auto commentaries. You get a few kind of mini documentaries. You get quite a bit of bonus features. I'll put it up here if you want to pause it. I'm not sure if you can even read that, but you can try pausing it. But otherwise, just look it up on like the Scream Factory website. You can probably see all the bonus features. But you get quite a bit of bonus stuff on here. So if you're looking for that, this has definitely got a good amount of it. So now briefly, I just kind of want to delve a little bit into the packaging of it. Another thing too is like, which brings back to like the kind of just the spooky thing. I mean, even if you just look at like the skeleton right there, or just even like that front cover, it just has that old school 80s kind of spooky looking, like this looks like it should be a VHS tape. But yeah, we're going to delve a little bit into the packaging for this. So right off, we have this great edition from Scream Factory, like I said before, with this fantastic artwork on the front. It's just great artwork. Really ties all the stories together. It just looks beautiful. And as you can see, it's directed by George Romero. And so then when you take the disc out, it contains the Blu-ray disc and this wonderful booklet. As you can see, the case is a nice, thick slipcover case. It's very cool. Then we'll delve into the Blu-ray, and you get a Blu-ray, just a single disc with nice artwork on it. You do also get reversible artwork if you want to go that route. And then you can delve into, we have a little booklet that just has like some production notes and kind of cool little stuff like that. There's some cool little pieces of art in there too, and it's very cool to look through. And you can see on the back, it's like very, very colorful. Just very, very cool stuff. But yeah, guys, this is Creepshow from Scream Factory. This is something that I highly recommend you should have in your collection. Right now, I'll leave the link below. I think it's going for $34. But what I would do is I would wait, because Scream Factory usually has a sale. I'm pretty sure they usually always have one coming up right before October too, where you can get this for usually about $10 or $15 cheaper. So yeah, so right now it's going for, I want to say like anywhere from $32 to $35, where normally you can get it for anywhere from like $20 to like $25 during the sale. I'll leave the description below in case you want to get it right now. But yeah, overall, this is a fantastic release, guys. I really think you should get it. It'd be a great pickup to have on your shelf and in your collection for this Halloween season. Well, that's it. That's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to do a few more of these, just reviews of stuff that I think are kind of cool releases that are, all going to be horror releases that I think people are really going to find hopefully kind of useful, because I think a lot of releases come out and people forget them. I'm like, oh, that's right. forgot about that release. That's really cool. I want to get that for my collection for Halloween. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this. And like I said, it's also an excuse for me to actually go in and delve into some of this stuff that I really haven't given the full attention to that I should be. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know down below. What are you guys going to watch? Do you have this Creepshow? Have you ever seen Creepshow? You plan on watching it? What are you going to watch this Halloween season, guys? Let's leave some comments in the comment section below, and let's talk about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.